G'day to you all, and welcome to Shedhouse Motorcycles, my channel for product evaluation, how-to videos, and the restoration of motorcycles from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Today, we're going to be installing this Ctek Comfort Indicator to a 2014 Triumph Bonneville. I want to show you how, so stick around. What we need for today's install: a 10mm spanner, a 10mm socket, a Phillips screwdriver, our Ctek MXS5 battery charger maintainer, the Ctek Comfort Indicator with 3 LEDs to give us an indication of the charge of the battery from flat through to fully charged. Also on the table we have the original Ctek alligator clips that come with the charger, and the comfort indicator that also comes with the charger from new with the storage bag and user's manual. CRC cleaner and the CRC Battery Terminal protector. The battery terminal cleaner, oh, it's starting to rain quite heavily here. The battery cleaner is to get rid of all the build-up of crud on the battery terminals. The protector then, at the end of the job, is to protect those terminals from water, dirt, etc. So, two good products from CRC that we may or may not use today. With that, let's move over to the bike and do the install. Okay, so I've removed the last of the bolts that holds the seat to the frame. Put that in the tray for safekeeping. Put the tool down, get the seat off. That reveals the battery. Here we are, the fully sealed battery, not uncommon. Again, makes it difficult to understand the state of charge of the battery without the use of a hydrometer, but hydrometers are messy around bikes with the frame and the paintwork, etc. So the Ctek indicator with the 3 LEDs will be really beneficial in quickly understanding the state of charge of the battery. So let's get these terminals off. We're going to take the negative off first, followed by the positive, and when we reinstall, we'll do positive first and negative last. Negative and the frame are common, so if you don't take the negative off first, the chances are, or the danger is that you could short the positive to frame with the spanner or the socket. So it's just good practice. Take the negative off first, followed by the positive. So, up with the tools, our Ctek Comfort Indicator. We're just going to loosen those terminals off first. Take your time. Make sure we don't lose the nut. I'm using a magnetic tray here. We're just going to pop this positive out the way. We haven't got a very long cable run here, but we have a lot of cable on the comfort indicator. So we'll just put the comfort indicator there, give that a bit of a stretch. We want the comfort indicator will be just inside the frame here, next to the side cover. So we'll just pop that in there for the minute just to get an idea of length. Make sure we don't jam up the dust cover. Get the routing about right. I think it's just going to sit in there. I don't think we need to do any cable ties or anything like that. We've got a lovely little cavity here that we can stow the excess cable. Relative quick changeover. Okay, so now we just pull the protective cover out the way. We'll put the terminal down first. I've already bent the terminal just to give us a bit of a head start here. Let's get that into, put that into there. Terminal, Ctek terminal down. Just need to pick the nut up behind. Made hard work of that. So we just use a Phillips screwdriver to pick the nut up underneath the battery lug, just so we got it up and ready for firmness. You can't put a lot of pressure on there. Really, they're a specific Phillips head screwdriver. They're called a JAS from memory, a Japanese Phillips head. And we'll give that a nip up before we touch the negative. You don't have to hang off this, you just have to give it a nip. There you go. All right, that's on. Just give it a nip, cover back on, tuck the lead out of the way. I don't think it's going to cause us any problems there. Now for the negative, the final bit to the puzzle. You can see the LED is starting to flash already. We have a charged battery here, but you can see the green LED for fully charged. Last remaining terminal, again, just use the Phillips to grab the thread of the nut underneath the lug, just so we don't cross thread it. It's easy to cross thread them. Again, just give it a nip. That's it. Let's cover back in place. You see, and we'll just poke it in here beside the side cover. I don't think we'll need a nylon tie or anything like that. I think it'll be fine, a cable tie. Just get this out the way. Seat has a tongue here that goes into this retainer here. Locate the seat's in, tongue's down. I'll put the 2 back bolts in, and that's the install. So that completes the install. My bike is parked up and ready for that next ride. It's connected to my Ctek charger maintainer, ensuring that not only is my battery fully charged and ready for that next ride, but I'm also prolonging battery life by ensuring that the battery never gets into a state of discharge. This comfort indicator, a simple solution to a problem for owners of multiple bikes or bikes of infrequent use, allows me to quickly and easily check the state of charge of all my bikes via the 3 LEDs on the comfort indicator, as was pointed out earlier in the video. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out and use the section below to do that. I've provided links to all the products in the comments area below as well. If you've enjoyed the video, please tell your friends. I hope it's inspired you to do the same to your bike. Also, subscribe to the channel to get notification of the next video from Shedhouse Motorcycles. Until then, I'm Rowan. Stay safe, stay upright, and we'll see you soon.